Hey gang, welcome back to Post Family Pilgrimage. On this episode, we are talking these guys right here. This is the SOG Power Litre and the SOG Power Pint. And I wanted to do something real quick. So here's the deal. 7 months ago, I talked about both of these right here. Ultimately, I only had this one. I had it in this silver, and I was wanting to purchase the black, which I, as you can see, have done. Look at how smooth that one is too. I don't have the silver one here with me, but if you've seen my other videos, you know that I've used the little magnets from Harbor Freight. I'm not sure what size those are. There's only 2 sizes that Harbor Freight sells, and anyways, it connects right there, but this one is tight, so it doesn't need the magnet. But what I wanted to do with you guys today is really to talk about these two items. I've had this one for well over a year. I've had this one for over 6 months now. But I originally videoed and talked about this one. Love this guy and some of the other attachments that I've found with it. And so what I wanted to do today is really share with you my thoughts and my feelings on, after all of my time with these two, which is the better buy. And I'll just be honest and upfront with you right now, it's the Power Pint. The Power Litre is cool. On Amazon, it's going to be called the Power Light. This one right here retails for $42 right now on Amazon. This one is $52. And surprisingly to me, they've taken off a couple of features that they shouldn't have in doing this. But here's the deal. Here's the reason that the Power Pint still wins out. It is smaller in form factor. It may sound silly, but when you begin to see this right here, this corkscrew, unless you just really love corkscrews and you're going to use this all the time, this one is difficult. This one is thin. Look at that. Here's a better comparison of the two. You see the thickness there that hangs low right here? And so that's going to force you to have that much more thickness in your pocket. A lot of folks have talked about this one, how this little tooth right there has broken off or something of that nature. Because the idea is that you can lock this in place here when you have it closed, and just I'm not impressed with this one. Also, let me show you something. Look, you can probably see it right here. Look at that. That's the clip. You see how far that thing moves? It's just loose. I don't like it. So I'll keep this somewhat shorter. Overall, for the value, this guy right here is the bomb. Absolutely love the Power Pint. If you're wanting a SOG mini multi-tool, it gets no better than this right here. Love this. And I love the black. I told you before, I'll put that video link right here. I've told you before that I've wanted one of these in the black, so I picked this one up off Amazon. And it has just been an incredible little tool. The one thing that this has that the other doesn't is right there. Hear that? I mean, it's great. And the Power Light or Power Litre does not have those scissors. That's one of the things that you give up in order to get this fat guy right there. Now, if you're a wine connoisseur, I get it. You'd want to have something like this. However, I find myself all the time carrying a Swiss Army, and it's just there. All right, so it is what it is. But you do have your little click out piece right here, and this serves ultimately as your little lip. There we go. Right there, so that you can bend your bottle over and use it that way for your wine, and then kind of just leverage to pop that off of there. So yeah, That's the only the only real reason I think that someone would want this one right here. Otherwise, you just get more goodies with this guy. You get the scissors, and as I've told you before on another video, you don't have to. People all the time are still saying, "Oh, you got to have, you have to come in and open this thing all the way up in order to close this after you get it open." No, you don't. Look here, watch. You barely lift something up out of there, and then they all close. It's that simple. And then either side, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's your regular blade. Again, you've seen all of this. But just barely open another one. Boom, there you go. All right, so I'll stop. Again, really just wanted to point out the fact that this right here is just an incredible. Look how tight that is, man. Yes, it's the way it's supposed to be. Love this thing. Anywho, I'm already rambling, so I'm gonna stop this video. Check this out if you haven't already. There's also other tools. I've got those in that other video. I'll put in the link in the description. But pick one of these up if you haven't already. Is this the best compact multi-tool in 2023? That's the video I asked in January of this year. 100% yes. And I did that having never messed with the light or the liter, Power Litre. So now that I've had both for a while, 100%, I still stand by my first video on this guy right here. Love it. It's perfect. They've done well with it. Now, is it going to be your everyday, full 100% replacement from your Leatherman? No. It's a great smaller tool. Use it for smaller items. But man, if you like, oh, I broke off a tooth on this thing. Well, then you were probably trying to do something with this that you shouldn't have been trying. You shouldn't have been doing with something smaller like this. Anyways, that wraps this up. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great one. If you haven't done so already, do us a huge favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks guys.